We are in Orlando, Florida, as the Magic are about to go into this interconference contest right here. The Jazz in the midst of a road trip going into this one. And, of course, Victor Oladipo, he is still out of the lineup.
Kevin, so far they've been doing just fine without him. They took on a much different look when he went down, but it seemed to have suited them. They've added a few dimensions to their game that maybe they didn't even know they had before.
And what a luxury that is now, because you can ease him back into the rotation, allow him to get back into the flow without having to disrupt the rhythm of how well they played. So I think the team has definitely grown to be a lot stronger in his absence.
The starters for the Utah Jazz: Peterson in at shooting guard, Lyles out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's Hayward, and it's Rubio in at the 1 spot.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he ripped it down.
Here's Newton. Hayward grabs the board. Rubio outside. Gobert with a screen for Rubio. Now the pass to Lyles. Here's Gobert, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now here's Vucevic, coming off a solid outing against the Lakers. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Davis against Rubio. Passes it to Lyles. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
The Jazz shooting their first free throw of the night.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here's Fournier. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Lakers. Clock at 6. Davis, the pass to Newton. And that one falls coming off of Davis's speed. He has 5. So for the Jazz, their last game lost to the Hornets in Charlotte.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
Pass to Lyles. Now here's Freak, guarded closely. There's the dish to Hayward. Pass to Lyles.
Don't worry.
Rubio outside. Shot off the pick. And Gobert kicks to Freak. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
Here's Vucevic. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And that's a nice possession. Did a good job to get that open shot.
Lyles passes to Peterson. Ball's not loose. Here's Fournier, covered by Rubio. Picked by Vucevic. Fournier dishes to Vucevic. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Adrian Griffin.
We talked about the challenges posed by a player like Ricky Rubio, such a tremendous passer and floor general. Coach said, we know he can make plays, but making shots is where he's been less effective. We need to focus on staying home and forcing him to beat us with his scoring. Guys, we'll see if they can limit his highlight reel dimes. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. On defense, Utah. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Here's Newton. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot. So
but I wasn't doing
like three-point play chance here. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Davis. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here.
Say what?
Gordon Hayward's checked in
What's
for Gobert. Rodney Hood comes in for Burks. Freaks checked in for Exum. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Burke.
Yes.
Gordon Vucevic together in the post. Alfred Payton is out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Newton in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And Rubio kicks to Freak. Now the feed to Hayward. Payton against Rubio. Here's Vucevic. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 3 assists now in this one. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Magic.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnovers. Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now.
Here's Fournier. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
Boy, they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
And he gets the bucket.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
To the paint. Here's Peterson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Jazz shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. First free throw is good. Amir Johnson's checked in for Vucevic.
Yo, Jada. Yo, like, but where you from, bro? Like, I know Chicago, but what part of Chicago?
And both free throws good from Freak.
Yeah.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Now the pass to Newton. Dishes to Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Fournier. Oh, that's blocked.
But Lil Beck my nigga though, bro. Lil Beck my nigga.
Passes it to Lyles.
They both is Lil Beck and him.
Now here's Freak. Defense is right there.
Nice play, RD. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Nah,
Exactly.
not no more.
Alert and aware. Really reacted quickly to that shot attempt. The screenplay worked ideally there. I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now here's Freak. He's coming off a 10-point game against Charlotte.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Gordon kicks to Fournier. He's now 1 for 2.
That one either, bro.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Like,
They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Change, bro. No, I'll never change, bro. For real. Yeah, like 7. He's safe.
So both teams changing it up here. And so a pretty lot.
Well, Nick, you guys had a strong first.
Online.
All right, eyes front. That's not what we were looking for in the first half, to say the least.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. And so in the game for the Jazz, Peterson in a 2-guard. Lyles out there with Hayward. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Rubio in at the point guard position. And the shot is good.
Like if you didn't tell you,
easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance,
if you don't
keep making them pay.
And a chance here to catch up with the fourth
like
member
if
of
you
our
didn't
crew,
tell
Doris
Dale
Burke.
free, but if you did.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets was a big factor. He picked up 10 points, and he was able to dish out a few helpers to teammates as well. We could see his role in this offense expand if he puts together more games like this one, guys.
All right, thank you as always, Doris. And another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, and he proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine, no doubt.
Yeah, and they're going to need a few other players to lend a bigger hand today. I mean, they can't expect him to carry the entire load 2 games in a row.
Here's Freak. The Magic hitting the bucket.
He's not playing
in the corner, it's Hayward. Gobert, the screen. 4 on the clock. Pass to Lyles. Hayward from outside. And Davis pulls it down. Orlando leading by 20.
That's funny,
to the left side wing.
He dead serious about this too.
Gordon with a screen on Hayward.
No lie, bro.
Launches
like
it.
I want to
and
toe.
Again, it's the Magic from deep.
Like I want to toe, but I would never say no name
right
though.
there to get that shot.
I would have toe, but I would never say no
Very
name.
good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Freak. 6 points for him.
Like a some life, bro. Doing life.
And here we go with the Magic fast break.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean,
you would have did the same thing too, Simmons.
To just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
And Hayward gets it to go on the assist by Rubio. Rubio's got 3 assists now in this one. Davis gets to Vucevic and stolen by Hayward.
He dead serious about this.
Feeds it to Freak. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Terrell Arthur, he's checked in for Gordon. And Utah also making a switch. Hood's checked in.
You would have called from the same call. You would have called from the same
Just
call,
over
bro.
2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Hayward passes to Peterson. Can't get it to go. And it's the Magic taking it the other way.
Crying with
Their last game
beside
a win
me.
against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Listen, bro. Listen, bro. About
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot.
Fuzz.
Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue
like
too
I would have.
much.
But I would have told, but I wouldn't have said the name.
Peyton, he's checked in for Orlando. And Utah with a change here, too. Burks, he's checked in for Freak.
Listen, but I would have told. Listen, but I would have told, but I wouldn't have said no name. But I wouldn't have said no name though.
Jazz have gone
For your whole life, for the rest of your life.
Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And so in the game for the
you ain't
Magic,
been in Pittsburgh before?
Gordon and Vucevic together in the
You
post.
ain't been in Pittsburgh
Harris is
before?
out there with Peyton, and it's Newton in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Peyton. That's another one for him. His fifth.
But you ain't been a
7
prison for that?
shots.
And from an offensive
You ain't been a
standpoint, they
prison for
have
it?
just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they're such a well-oiled machine.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Orlando.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Here's Gordon following the basket by Freak.
Now, what if y'all would have got
Here's
caught?
Newton. It's hauled in by
You'd have been
Lyle.
in tears.
Lyle's got 4 rebounds in this game. Freak with it. Vucevic on him.
Don't snitch on your brother now. I wanted to snitch on my
Kicks to
brother.
Freak. 6 to shoot. And the pass to Hooper. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
He dishes it to Freak. Fires from the wing. The offensive rebound. Gobert. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And Kevin, that's a little taste of what can happen when the big guy takes it up strong.
Well, I guess he does have it in him then to get up off the ground when he needs to and rock it to the rim.
They already took both of y'all to jail,
guys,
bro.
he's never going to elevate
Because, like,
that
they
high,
took both of y'all to jail
but he
because y'all
compensates
both
and
in the
makes
same
up for
car.
it with his height.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Burks kicks to Freak. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Magic leading by 23. Down low. Stolen. To the inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And Utah has possession. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Harris.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Jazz trail by 21. Here's Peterson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
On life. On him getting the cat.
First one falls for him. Orlando making some changes. Evan Fournier comes in for Tobias Harris. Davis is subbed in for Peyton.
You
and
got
that
the
one goes
license
in.
for it.
2 from the line that time.
Got your license for it?
Orlando leading by 19 points.
If you don't got your license, if you don't got your gun license.
Outside, Davis.
Outside, you don't got the gun
Passes
license.
it to Newton. He feeds it to Vucevic.
Yeah,
Some
you
nice
kinda,
ball movement by the Magic.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Utah timeout call. Fans, get ready for your Magic Dancers.
Hold on, you took a. You was taking calls, bro?
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group. Utah also making some changes. Harkless comes in for Lyles. And Freak subbed in for Burke. Outside, Davis.
Like,
Terrific
you know
design on the
how to hot wire.
he lays it in. And the Magic lead by 19.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is
bad-
now thanks
you're
to
the
that
bad
last
kid,
little
wasn't
spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
That's decent,
And that
bro.
one's good.
That's decent, bro.
Here's Orlando now. And so the Magic can now just hold on to the ball.
Without permission.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a critical performance they put on.
Nobody did that before,
they were
have
the
they?
superior team in every
Somebody did
department,
that
in every
before?
category to me, Kevin. I know.
So, that's right.
Well, Nick, what can you point to as the
I
team's
punch my
prime?
The
parents.
2K Sports post-game show.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kevin.
So,
and let's take a look now as we
Randall
give the
first-
nod to our Jordan player of the game.
Dealing crack. Like,
Just a sensational performance on
like
a lot
15
of
or
levels.
14.
I mean, too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the
That's talking
star
about
of the
you.
show. But not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
He shot over
when
50%
did you
from the
stop?
field in the game, a testament to
When did
how
you
hard
stop
he
though?
worked to always find the best
When
look
did you
possible.
stop though?
He was in constant motion. He found those gaps in the D and made the most of his open looks.
When did you stop? Like,
And that'll do it
Yeah,
for
man.
tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson.
That's
Have a good
crazy.
night, everybody.
That's crazy. I never said like no cocaine in there. I probably said weed though. So what though? So what? Did your mom ever catch you, bro? Did your mom ever catch you, J-Dub? But I wouldn't be like in that situation though, cause like you said, my mom's a doctor, bro. She's not. My mom. She's not like a. Hold on, y'all got my mom wrong. She's not no doctor, but she's a nurse. But she still gets like a lot of money, bro. Yeah. But yeah, but like, still, like you said, my mom's a nurse, so I get my stuff from my mom. She buy my shoes, she. Yeah. Yeah, like it. Nah, we can't. I did the same thing though. Huh?
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Utah Jazz. And for Utah, with a record of 1-8 coming into tonight, you can feel an air of desperation starting to form around this team. You can only wait so long to get things in gear. And one of the guys we'll be seeing tonight is Al Horford. He's not a flashy guy by any means. Has never gotten all that much national media love, but Shaq, Wouldn't you say he is as solid a post player as you'll find?
You know, he doesn't do anything with flash and doesn't have the big contract.
But I don't know
plays
shoot
like
dice though.
I just want to say muchas gracias, papi. He's from Dominican.
You could dive at shooting dice, bro.
Well, he does everything you want a post player to do. I mean, honestly, he passes the basketball.
You could
can handle it off
You
a
could dive
rebound.
at shooting dice, bro.
He moves it, post moves. He does have to. He's improved his outside shot. But the only thing I would say is improve being more aggressive. I'd like to see Al at times try to get 30.
And that does it for us.
Muy bien again.
Thanks for tuning in.
Muchas gracias.
And we'll see you later.
De nada.
For me, nah. Look, this is 11.
Welcome everyone to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Atlanta, Georgia, at the Phillips Arena. And a one-game homestand for Atlanta as the Hawks will try to recharge their batteries on their home court. Well, it's been an improvement this year over last season. They made a lot of adjustments.
Yeah.
Happy to see that they translate into some tangible
That was
results.
a bad little kill.
And right now for the Hawks, they've looked
kill.
very solid here to start the season. What's surprised me the most is just how much confidence this group is playing with.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Greg. I mean, that mental toughness bodes well, very well, for them once we get later into the season.
What you look
The
like,
starters for the Utah Jazz, Peterson
got
at shooting guard. Rudy
like
Gobert is out there with Ryan, and it's Hayward, and it's Rubio in at the point guard position.
And they get the first bucket.
And they'll hope that sets the tone at the offensive end going forward. It doesn't always work out that way, but better to start fast than not.
But I knew you had
away.
like some type of like hair.
Now here's Schroeder, covered by Rubio. Schroeder to basement. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. And it's sent back by Horford. Johnson goes in. Millsap.
Probably look like
shot
one,
is
too.
off. And it's
He
Utah
probably
the other
got a
way.
go-to.
Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
You know what? That's a game where the coach might just want to burn the video because there's no question they're a better team than what we saw. But they got crushed on that night.
And I'm still trying to figure out what happened there, Greg, quite honestly. I mean, no matter how it looks on paper, you still got to show up and play and compete. And it looked like they were not interested in being there.
Hayward hits them both. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
Jada.
Dishes
Where
it
you
to
live at
Horford.
now?
Johnson, the
You don't
pass
go
to
to the beach
Schroeder.
or nothing?
Picked by Horford.
People been telling me
And
that
there's the 3-second call.
that
This
they
one
be lit.
The Atlanta shooting
Like,
their first free throw
they
tonight.
be lit down
And I
there,
think
bro.
this is a strength of this team.
During
Solid
like
numbers
during
at the
summertime
line
and stuff,
across the board,
springtime,
77%
they
collectively.
be lit.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
So I think Florida better than like Atlanta.
Rubio. Clock at 6. Gobert with the block. And the pass to Peterson. Atlanta with the rebound. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
But I think
And with the number
the
of
Florida
turnovers
is
they had in
like
that
better
game,
than
guys,
like
it was
Atlanta
going
and
to
stuff.
be an uphill battle
To me, I
all
think.
the way.
Especially when you couple the turnovers with the soft defense they were playing.
But I'm
That's a
playing
losing
the
combination.
Atlanta
A
Hawks.
lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job with the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Wiles. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retains possession. Here's Freak. Last game we saw him score 14.
Black Ops. GTA 5 be doing the same thing. Grand Theft Auto be doing the
Tries
same
again.
thing.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop.
They be
for
doing the
him
same
right
thing.
now.
Like
He still
they
hasn't
about to do
got
like a
one
big
to
like
fall in
like
the quarter.
download thing.
And boy, did they need that.
They'll like
Their
they won't
first
let
make
you like
in
play
the
online
field
until
goal
it's
attempts they've had.
like really done playing.
Now here's Millsap. 20 points for him last game against the Knicks in New York.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
6 on the shot clock, and it's out of bounds for the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Shot clock at 5. Horford. Ball's knocked loose in transition. Here come the Jazz. Hayward against Millsap. Hayward dishes to Freak. Millsap kicks it over to Schroeder.
That's what I said about the ticket career mode, bro. They be cheating on ticket career mode.
So for the Hawks, Johnson comes in for Al Horford. And it's Teague in for Kent Bazemore. Alec Burks checked in for the Jazz. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 6. Shot from a low block. Gobert can't hit. The Hawks leading. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Earlier, I was able to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. Shoot first and ask questions later is a philosophy all players can get with and one he instilled in his team today. With the shooters they've got, he wants any open look to immediately result in a
they're
jump
coming for your
shot.
neck.
Players love it, Kevin.
They come for your neck.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
I definitely can appreciate their approach with the 3-ball.
Yes, especially if you live in Chicago. If you live in Chicago, bro, they don't play down there, bro. I be watching like the news and not
The
down there.
Jazz need to get off a shot
Like,
here. Burks' shot is good.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Schroeder kicks to Johnson. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta.
They
Johnson
don't,
the
bro.
screen. The
Johnny got
feed to
left
Schroeder.
for that mom either.
That's good, and so Teague.
Johnny got left for
assist.
that mom either.
Schroeder's got 7.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
So for the Hawks, Mike Scott's checked in for Millsap, and it's Caspian for Johnson. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Al Horford, he's checked in for Johnson. Millsap comes in for Mike Scott. Joe Johnson
Look out, a
is
real
checked
one.
in for Caspi, and it's Kent Bazemore in for Dennis Schroeder. Then for the Jazz, Gordon Hayward's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Dante Exum comes in for Rodney Hood, and Freak subbed in for Burke. And so in the game for the Jazz, Peterson, he's in at point guard. Hayward out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Exum. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Peterson the pass to Exum. Feeds it to Freak. Lets it go from deep. But they'll get another chance. Lyles somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Johnson dishes to Horford. Teague drives in. Millsap kicks to Johnson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
I don't think you really can say enough about the work he's put in and the massive strides he's made in his free throw shooting, guys. I mean, his numbers are way up this year.
And he can't hit the second. Horford gets the bucket. Horford's got the lead up to 10 now for Atlanta.
A little breakdown there, letting them get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
Freak kicks to Burks.
But I know, but I don't like Crips either, bro. I don't like Crips either.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here.
Yeah, like,
Freak with
I don't
it,
like him
and
either.
it's Horford picking him up.
Like, I don't gangbang.
That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there. You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Hayward passes to Peterson. Here's Lyles. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws.
But I've been to Chicago, though. I've been there. Yo, Chicago's popcorn good, though. Yo.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Chicago's popcorn good, bro.
Look back at last year's numbers. He's about a 76% shooter.
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year.
They popcorn good, though.
But
they
it is a little bit
good.
higher, so you've got to like that progress.
Tyler Zeller's checked in for Atlanta. Utah also making some changes. Rudy Gobert comes in for Burks. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for
They
Exton.
popcorn good, too, though.
And
They
Rubio
pizza
keeps
good,
the
too, though.
freak.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, they pizza good. No, I don't like them.
Pass to Gobert. He hits Freak, top of the key. He dishes it to
I don't know
Rubio.
about that one either.
Pass to Freak. Johnson against Hayward. With the teardrop, and the layup is good. Hayward's got 4 points this quarter.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well,
I bought
yeah,
like a
Freak
pair of
in the
shoes in
last
Chicago.
matchup against the Magic gave them an edge.
I bought a
He
pair of
ended
shoes in
with
Chicago.
14 points, and he was a mainstay at the free throw line, getting a fair amount of his points off of fouls. It was a great contribution from someone who is considered a bit more of a role player on his team.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his standards, guys.
And how about the high standards he has for himself? Really did have it all working for him in that game.
Anxious to see what's in his mind for an encore today. I mean, it'd be awfully difficult to top that last game. Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
So for the Hawks, Johnson, he's checked in for Horford. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. The Hawks on top. They lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for Atlanta, Schroeder and Bazemore are the guard set. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. And it's Johnson in at the 3. It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Rubio. Here's Bazemore. He feeds it to Schroeder. Horford with the screen on Rubio. Millsap has the open look. And the 3 off target. The Jazz shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Gobert dishes to Freak. Rubio outside. Gobert the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Freak missing.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Bazemore misses.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
And a wide open look for Freak. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Picked by Horford. Johnson attacking. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And Al Horford drops them both. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. The pass to Lyles.
Who pegged?
Trying to find Rubio. He's got it now. Good. Gobert's got the lead up to 1 now for the Jazz.
Some big points there.
Alabama
They got him
bro.
on a nice play to get the ball right to the
Alabama.
bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Here's Schroeder. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. To the wing right side.
The whip
Nice
peg
ball
leg at.
movement here by Atlanta.
Where's he live at?
Horford with the screen on Rubio. Schroeder. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
But he
Al
live
Horford impeding the
Detroit.
defense there with the solid screen.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Lyles passes to Peterson. In the corner, it's Hayward. Now here's Freak. He has 5. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lyles. Joe Johnson pulls it in.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Horford kicks to Johnson. That's good. And now it's a 3-point Hawks lead.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Burks, he's checked in for Utah. Exum comes in for... And we've reached the end of the third. Jazz lead by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. And so in the game for the Jazz, Peterson in a 2-guard. Hood out there with Hayward. Then there's Trey Burke. There's the dish to Schroeder. The 3-pointer, no good. Utah leading by 4, and it's time for an injury report. Let's check in with Doris Burke for an injury update on Rudy Gobert. Doris?
Kev, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Utah. A very somber tone over here on the sideline, guys. It does not look to be good news at all. Losing a player like him is a big blow to this team who lean on him to do so much. Someone else will have to step up, Kevin.
Doris, thanks for the update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from. He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
And Zeller kicks to Caspi. And Teague, here we go. And that one's good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And that one's good. Freak.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Now here's Schroeder. Burke covering. Here's Johnson. Takes it off the glass. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Dishes it to Zeller. Teague with a clean look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Hawks lead by 1.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up. Looking at the game so far for Freak, he has 9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Al Horford's checked in for Zeller. Millsap comes in for Johnson. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Caspi. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Teague. Utah also making some changes. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Hayward. Alec Burks comes in for Rodney Hood, and Ricky Rubio subbed in for Trey Burke.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And Rubio kicks to Freak. Pass to Burks. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. Joe Johnson picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And so he makes both from the line. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. He kicks to Horford. Hawks passing it around. There's the steal. To the wing right side. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. Free throw's good. Lyle. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Freak.
Taking 2 shots. Under 6.
Atlanta making some changes. Scotty's checked in for Johnson. Caspi comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Teague in for Dennis Schroeder. Freak's checked in for Utah. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Scott dishes to Horford. Teague for 3. Brooks pulls it in. Jazz have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. That's good.
Beautiful double clutch. Great job to get the shot past the defender.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Mike Scott. Ken Bazemore comes in for Casper. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Jeff Teague. And the shot is good.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Schroeder. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Peterson the pass to Burks. Kicks to Freak and stolen by Horford. 44 seconds left in the game. They need this. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
Inside, here's Peterson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
He had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game now.
Schroeder kicks to Horford. Rebound, Gordon Hayward. And so they foul intentionally.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
We got time. Don't rush up. Get the best look.
Yeah.
15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. They get it again. Horford kicks it over to Schroeder. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one. From deep. And so it's Utah with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Ricky, what was working tonight for the team's offense?
Yeah, we started the game very slow. We can't start like that. But after that, we just get shots and we make the shots. And we make the shots, we're a good team.
No doubt about that, Ricky. Thanks for the time. Guys?
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching and standing by.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. No matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed like he had the answer and was able to find all the shots he wanted.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
He played his heart out tonight, guys. You could see the way he was constantly drawing contact and getting to the free throw line. All those free throws led to a lot of valuable points at the stripe.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
I'm a dude, nigga, too. What the fuck? I ain't proud of it. You gonna break her neck. Break her. Off, right. Gonna break her neck. Yeah. Y'all fried, bro. Y'all fried, man. Oh. What the hell? What type of porn are you watching, bro?
Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go.
He said levitate the back of her neck. You're fried. Say it, dude. Dang, why you get so offended, bro? He got offended. What's wrong with her cable being off? What's wrong with her cable being off? She ain't send me no friend request. She ain't send me no friend request.
Listen up. We're good, but we could be better on the defensive end. Set it up.
Why she sound like a thought? She sound like she could be a thought. No. You tell her she gonna get red. You're fried. She sound like she needs some dick too. Bro. that your porn stars can do that. Porn stars can do that. On life, I've never seen that either. For real. I seen Pink do that. My life.
Nice work, nice work. Let's get some more shots up before we get out of here.
Stop lying, bro. Why you sound like that? Well, that's how I got my dude. They do. fire. They took you all this stuff. They took. Yes, bro. That was crazy, bro. That was nasty. That was just like. You have to throw up. With the throw up. No lie, when I was little, bro. I lucky like drank my people for it, bro. Like no lie. No lie, I swear to God, I was thirsty, and like, there wasn't no water, man, and like, I just did it. That's how I was thirsty. He said she wanted buffalo. That's right, man. That didn't be nasty. Hi, my feet, Mom. Good night, Mom. You're 7, bro. I'm trying to play you, bro. I'm trying to play you, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. See what you're about, bro. Trey. Celine said, come on. Huh? You trying to play, bro? Come on, bro. I'm trying to play you 7 more, bro. Don't be... Y'all playing at the park? Or y'all at the court? Y'all about to join your court.